Jimi Hendrix never won a Grammy. You know, still considered the greatest guitarist ever. Uh, 55 years, 50 plus years since he transitioned, impact is still felt. Every time you go to a music store or something, people still trying to get on the whammy bar, still trying to get it through the speakers what that man got through his hands and his mind. Let that sink in. Because we talk about Steve Jobs and we talk about Bill Gates and Apple Computer and Microsoft and all that wiring and technology. This man was doing those things with his hands and his mind back in the day on guitar. I don't think people understand the totality of the depth of the magnitude, but he did. You come up with Guitar Hero in the late OOs for 2010, and people have been playing Guitar Hero. He was doing all of that already. It's incredible when I think about James Marshall Hendrix and the musicality and the depth and the magnitude, how he channeled so many different styles and genres. Sound like Purple Haze, which should be getting Grammys to this day, you know, that you could still put his old works up against. Why can't they do that? Now, let me explain something why I say you could still do it. For people to say, well, that was then you could. Yes, you can. Let me tell you why. Because if you're glorifying sampling, you're taking old songs. So why not take the originals and put them there? Or when you digitally, this is not AI, but when you combine the recordings of people like Natalie Cole did with her daddy Nat King Cole, why can't you merge it and put Jimi Hendrix's stuff up? Why? I wonder what would happen. Imagine if they took the best songs from a particular era and put them against today. Who would win all the awards? Would they show you how embarrassing it is? And not only that, as a guitarist and as a guy who was basically you couldn't really put a category on him because was he blues? Was he rock? Was he pop? Was he soul? Was he R&B? Was he gospel? I remember one time, and I said this story before, Jazz Times magazine, I remember getting it at a newsstand. They asked, was he a jazz musician? How many guitarists do you know that you can say that about, that are featured predominantly in one area style, but yet you still wonder after all these years and decades, did they fit the check the box for others? He is one of one. He is one of one. And it's embarrassing and a shame that he hasn't got more of his due, you know, because the totality and the greatness of his musical depth and magnitude. And you still see his impact and influence on so many acts. So many acts owe a depth to him, you know. And just his range, and he wasn't just a one trick pony. He's a multi instrumentalist. But let's just talk about, he had Little Wing, which a song should have been, you should win awards for that. That was a very haunting ballad, you know. Listen to the tone and texture. Foxy Lady, which is a groove, should still get way more love than he got. So that's embarrassing. They all the ones I've mentioned should have won multiple awards, you know. And then when you think about the musical trajectory and that people are still talking about their artistry and impact all this time, yeah. And then you can hear it, you know it. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another. Share it if you like, and hit that membership because when you do requests like this come true, stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free, stay true. Go back and pay people some respect. These awards don't. I'm out.